watching. Joined by Brock Heward up here in the booth, I'm Kate Scott. And in a while, we're going to find out the answer to a question that fans have been asking for nearly half a year at this point. Who is going to represent this conference in the Super Bowl?
All of these coaches and players preach all season long, never look ahead. Can't do it, right? You've got to focus so much on the present. But you know that every man out there is so...
Only one of these teams will earn a shot at the Lombardi. The AFC title game is underway. As this at the 6. Which team gets him down at the 26-yard line? Out come the Patriots, ready for their first possession. And we'll get a look at their signal caller playing in his 7th season.
This is one of those fine lines as you take the field as a quarterback. You know that your play is going to be so important to find a way to win. It always is in postseason football. But you can't put too much pressure on yourself. You got to go out there, you got to cut it loose. Most importantly, you got to lead your men.
And it's just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Setting up to throw. That's him on the end route. This is going to be blocked down here at the 42. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
At the 42-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Running right side. And he's tackled for no gain.
The defense was all over that play. They would stop it right as they could smell that move coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
2nd and 10, back to throw. Defender runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's another quick hitter. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Patriots punt team coming out with former 6th-rounder Bryce Barringer to do the honors. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. Well, here comes the Jaguar offense now. Their turn to set out on an opening drive. And they'll be led out by this dual-threat quarterback.
This is one of those fine lines as you take the field as a quarterback. You know that your play is going to be so important to find a way to win. It always is in postseason football. But you can't put too much pressure on yourself. You got to go out there and cut it loose. Most importantly, you got to lead your men.
That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Going to throw it. Short pass, Ryan. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. They're going play action. Finds his man. It's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. All set now. 1st and 10. Still sticking with the passing game. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled downfield, but look back for that flag rest. Yeah, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but across the line there, that earns the holding penalty. Sticking to the air here. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down at the Patriots' 39-yard line.
And out to the back. And this will only for third down, partner. They're sent backwards. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. Gotta figure out this third down here. Third and long for him here. Completed over the middle. And this one won't get there. Looks good, but the stop is made just before it can get the first.
A 14-yard
Feet
gain.
nice, Kate. Feet nice. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet nice move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, it's incumbent on that defense to fly the ball. You want to make that special force fourth down? It's a great defensive effort to do it. I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. A little early momentum with that field goal.
Here's a return from the 7. And dodged the tackle. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. Patriots offense headed out for their second drive of the game. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. So first and 10 now from the 30. Maddengm throw out of the gun. And no luck there. That throw falls to the ground. For the incompletion, second and 10, still from the 30.
He was covered by Travis Hunter.
Back to throw now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Forced to the ground and
Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're left facing third and long.
to go.
Air it out on third. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And they're starting on the fourth down now after that sack.
Loss of 2 yards.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of knockdown from you guys. I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasting no time in getting that sack.
And he's just going to fair catch that one at the 24-yard line.
The Jaguars
Second drive of the game upcoming for this Jaguar offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. On first down, no run. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought for that one stop, but only managed to get past the line of scrimmage.
to 26.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Throwing off the play fake. Completed to his running back. And he gets this one out to the 40-yard line. On the line for another first and 10.
Jaguars first down. First and 10.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. There's the intensity we expected in playoffs. The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. We have an injured player here. Looks like it's a member of the Patriots in some discomfort. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Looking in the air here. Tight end wheels in the shallow throw. He's down after getting this up to the 41.
To number 86. That's a gain of 5.
To the air. On third and long.
And 8.
And his perfect start is over. That's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
We know in this league you can't start every game with scoring drives, but I think that's a clear picture of why you don't keep this drive sustained. Got to execute on the most important down, and that's third down.
And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. The Patriots running their offense out there. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
This is Henderson on second down. Here's the intensity we expected in playoffs. The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play, and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
throwing it on second down. Setting up the screen with Henderson. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still dropped. Not enough to avoid third down.
A gain of 10 yards.
He's going to keep this one. Ball's out. Ball's out. Lost it. Ooh, but I think the Patriots got on top of that one, so they're going to maintain possession.
Ball on the play. Recovered by the offense.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. I'll throw it. That one's complete, right side. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Clock line number 12.
2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing from the gun here. He's got a man left. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
9 yards. 1st down, Patriots.
Pushing the tight end over. 1st down. Play action. Buys time really right. And he's tackled for a short gain.
He didn't go backwards. He made a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
Built up this one off to his running back, complete. He takes it across midfield and into Jaguars territory. So we're through one here in the AFC title game. Just 3-0 is our score. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's marked down. Looks like at the 32-yard line. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Patriots, 1st down.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Complete over the middle. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
It's a gain of 1. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the Jaguars' 23-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Henderson. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. 3rd and yard coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. It's on target to Williams. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
That's good for a Patriots 1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips right inside. It's a good work.
And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots take a 2nd quarter lead.
Touchdown,
They
Patriots.
kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Dicker checks out the extra point. And the Patriots take a 4-point lead.
Jaguars 3.
Dicker all lined up and ready to put it away. Returning it from the 4. He's got a lane off past the 30. And a good effort here as he gets it across the 35-yard line. Now the Jaguars offense ready to take over once more. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
I think you and I both know calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be repulsive.
To the races, middle of the field. He rips it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars take the lead on the first play of the drive. Just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. Found the seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters. When you run like those and you appreciate
to the 30 before he stops. The Patriots and Travion Henderson back out there for their next series. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air. So expect some tired Cougars this time around. Starting on the ground with Henderson. He will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Here's a reset. Here we go. Going to 44.
And the Patriots first down.
Going now on first down. Finds his man over the middle. He drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. After a good pickup, they're set up for second and short.
At the 47-yard line.
That's completed out to the right. He's going to be blocked down after reaching the 43. He'll come up on first and 10.
Patriots first down.
It's Henderson on the give. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Hey, that's a run that's all on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it's going to be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
How quickly he's left. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though. Timmy Brown gets a gain of 5. Third down coming up.
It's a gain of 6. And it's third down.
He's going to throw this one. And even on third down, he says no choice other than to get rid of this. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
Brings up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and incomplete.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are falling from the certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Jacksonville offense back on the field now. And they'd love a repeat of their last drive, wouldn't they? Their first play was their only play as they ran it in for 6. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's first and 10. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. It's on the end. They're going to have to decide the 44-yard line as they haul him down. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Back to pass on first and 10. And he just hits this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
St. Brown. Incomplete. It's now second and 10.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Has him on a quick hit. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and
Shotgun now on third down. That's coming for the first. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Jaguars have a first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that impact and make the catch.
And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to 15. They get 23 on that one. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
It's second and 7.
Brings up second and 7.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Check this one down, complete to the fullback. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a second quarter lead. So rock this off as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset even early in the game that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Setting up to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. The Jaguars break that tie and now lead by 7.
Patriots 10.
The Jaguars ready to set this downfield, and away it goes. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Escapes the defender. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Patriot offense making their return to the field. They'll look to knot up this game right now as they trail 17-10. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. He's going to take this straight ahead. And also over just a low yard. That brings up 2nd down. Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. Game with us. More football coming up. Second down pass play coming. Setting up the screen. And get this up to the 33-yard line. Travis Hunter making that play.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Throw here. 3rd down. Hits him on the out route.
14 yards.
And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line.
Patriots, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard
To the air
line.
now on 1st and 10. Looking right, and he finds it. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Out of bounds, just short of midfield.
Looking now from the gun. Short pass ball in. And he's going to be blocked out after reaching the 43. Offense is 6, 1st and 10.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for a Patriots.
They are throwing it again. There's another Will Williams. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down.
A gain of 19.
It's a gain of 19 on the play. That's a New England 1st down.
1st down. A gain of 19 yards. 1st down, New England.
Throwing it again here. He's back in the red zone. And he'll go down here at the 16. Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout.
Brings up
And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He doesn't hold it out. They're able to drop it. And that pushes him back for 3rd down. Coming up.
Get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. Once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. Let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
The field goal. A 41-yard attempt.
Dicker connects there. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. That 4th quarter clutch kick, to have that confidence built, that's important.
We'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. Yep, as expected. They're going to go out and start this one up. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. It's a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. This, the first of 2 Championship Sunday matchups. The AFC will crown their champion first, and then later tonight, the NFC will hand out the George Halas Trophy, and that will set our Super Bowl matchup. And it's Trevor Lawrence. He connects for a 5-yard touchdown. The Falcons keep it rolling. The #1 seed is off to the Super Bowl, where they will be the favorites to hoist the Vince Lombardi Trophy. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He's brought down just inside the 25. Here come the Jaguars, taking the field on offense to start the third. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL. But it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 25-yard line.
Takes the second down snap. Looking slant route complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Third down from the gun. Complete to St. Brown. He'll be taken down after advancing this to the 37. They get 6 and a first down as well.
That's good for a Jaguars first down.
First set of downs from the 37.
Yard line.
They'll run here on first down. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Okay, that's a type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the boys up front, not just the running backs. That's everyone in the perimeter blocking to get a big one like that.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Patriots' 40-yard line.
Back to the well again. He's taken down. He's got it to the 29. Now after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Another carry for it. Got a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Ball start, offense.
One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Incomplete from the contact.
It's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9 now, 9 is what they need on 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Brian, close to the 8. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars grow the lead coming into halftime. In the first game, they needed somebody to make that
to this defense to make this two-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
One right down the middle. And the Jaguars drive their lead to 11. Now, I think they're going to have to stop things here. Yep, and they just did. One of the Patriots is hurt. Going to need some help out there. The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Patriots offense all set to go. Down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. They send a tight end in motion. They give now to Henderson. He's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Making it even 10 on that play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
Patriots first down. It's a game.
Set of downs for him. Strikes out the 38.
First down.
First down, play action. Throw left side, complete.
First down pass.
And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
Bounds at the 45-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up second.
Henderson here on the down. He's not far from that first down marker, is he, Brothers? To the 47. Third down coming out.
At the 47-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He's making a bid for it. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first.
That's good for a Patriots. First down. A gain of 7. First down, Patriots.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Throwing the out route, complete. And it nearly gets him another first down as they force him out just shy of the marker.
Out of bounds at the 37-yard line.
Playing inside here to Henderson. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. They've got a first down here from the 36.
It's a gain of a yard.
Slot man motioned over.
Patriots first down.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Connecting on the slant. The challenge flag is out, and the Jags going to have them review this one.
Previous play is under review.
And we're going to see how much of a sideline maven he is, Brock. This one very close, whether he got the feet down or not.
And I'm so impressed by all these mavens because you've got to make that transition from college where 1 foot, you're good.
Yep.
But not at this level. You've got to be a ballerina. You've got to get those toes both in, and the replay booth will be the judge of it.
Well, that didn't break out how they thought it would. And they're going to lose the first of their 3 timeouts for their trouble. They'll play action on 1st down. This one falls incomplete. The try goes 45. It's 2nd and 10.
He was covered by Travis Hunter.
Back to throw. Gets him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops it after a solid gain.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third down.
From the gun on 3rd down. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 10-yard line.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground. He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Still set up at the 9. It's 2nd and goal.
It's 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
They're going to try and throw here. And he's caught. And he's brought down real close to that goal line. Here we go. 3rd and less than a yard.
It's 3rd and
He keeps it himself. When he gets in, touchdown! The Patriots start the second half with some needed points. All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on 4th down if that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sideline, sure. But the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
The Patriots
Right, they're going to throw for it.
two-point conversion.
And they get the 2-point conversion. Nice catch in the end zone there. They're back within a field goal now. Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building. I had a 3-point game, especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there. Get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
1st and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. He starts quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside. You know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
Maddengm throw out of the gun. Go left side, and St. Brown has it. And they'll make the stop over the 46-yard line.
St. Brown. A gain of 10 makes it 3rd and 3.
Oh, giving it to the wide receiver on 3rd down. That short gain is enough for a new set it down. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. Looking to throw. That one's complete, right side. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 42-yard line.
Only one frame remains before we see who's going to represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. The Jaguars have the ball and the lead. Only 1 quarter from advancing in the postseason. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Give now to the running back. This is another stop. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
10 at the 31-yard line.
New set of downs for them from the 31. First down, and they go right back to it. Mark's going to drop, keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 at the Patriots' 30-yard line.
Looking to throw here. Cut out left. Touchdown, Jacksonville! The Jaguars make it a 9-point advantage. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. And on the other side, gosh, defensively, you gotta get that skill player down. Here's the freedom story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars make it a 10-point ball game.
31. Patriots 21. Joshua Hardy.
The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. The New England offense running out. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. All right, working from the gun to Suggs. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 32-yard line.
Off the play fake. Put the body on the line for his team. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
It's a gain of 20
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go with this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes since breaking the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Still sticking with the passing game. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots make it a 4-point game here in the 4th.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. The route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
They can tack on one more now, bring things back to within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal. Tie this game in the 4th.
31, Patriots 28.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Jaguars return their offense and is running back to the field. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
He was brought down by Savion Jones. A gain of a yard. Brings up
He's now from the
2nd
down.
and 9.
It's him on the end. And he's short of the first after another game. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
St. Brown. That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. It's almost picked and taken the other way. Check down throw for granted, didn't he? We paid for it. It's 4th down. Jacksonville in punt formation. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Starts his return from the 23. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Here's New England ready once again on offense. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. To the air now on 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 37-yard line.
This is Henderson. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down is going to end up in a loss of yards.
He was taken
Ooh,
down
talk about a
behind the
bad
line
look
of
there,
scrimmage.
Brock. Going jumbo
A loss
set
of
and
2
still
yards.
moving
It's now
backwards
3rd
after that play.
and
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. He has the first one. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
And the Patriots first down. A gain of 42 yards on the play. First down, New England.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. People in that shot, you've totally flipped the field. Totally this drive.
Over gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Dropping back to throw. Completed to his running back. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
17. A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
Looking to throw. set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
At the 12-yard line.
He's dropping back to throw. This one's caught. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second and that playbook. Wide open.
This is Henderson on second down. And he is in the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots take a fourth-quarter lead.
Touchdown, Patriots.
It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one right down the middle. And the Patriots take a 4-point lead. They're all lined up and ready to put it away. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the run back of the 27. Jacksonville heading out there on offense. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Rolling from the gun here. There's a throw middle. And he has it immediately in midfield. So he's talking about a yellow short. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
That's good for the Jaguars. First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Jaguars losing by 4. Shotgun snap with the throw. Short pass brought in. They'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 47-yard line.
Back to throw. Running right side. And he's taken down at the 30. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They look to throw it. He's on the pitch hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
Brings up second and 5.
Setting up to pass.
At the Patriots'
He's
25.
got it over the middle. And he's brought down. They can mark him at the 14. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Coming to the line for another first and 10. First guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Schlesinger on the tackle. No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here he is to throw. Here's Coach. And he will score. Give the lead in the final minutes. Absolutely trying to score there, Brock. If they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. They cashed in where it really mattered.
Pretty important PAT here, Brock, to make it a field goal game. And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game.
38. Patriots 35.
I should probably sign a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy.
The Jaguars ready to set this downfield, and away it goes. Here's a return from the 7. Keeps away from one. He's brought down just inside the 25. The Patriots running their offense out there. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this fourth quarter, partner. That touchdown just served it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there. And I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set. And it almost feels now like a must-score drive.
Complete ball over. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 32-yard line.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Benjamin Cooper takes it away.
The 2nd down pass intercepted. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
He steps in front and picks it off. Looked like he missed the spot there, partner. Maybe because he threw it on the run?
Yeah, I think that's exactly the case, Kate. You know, you get set in the pocket. This game is fast anyway. Things are flying, but once you get on the run, it is a whole nother speed. It really becomes advantage defense as they take it away.
So the Jaguars come away with the win in this one. Love these pictures, Brock. Go ahead, guys. Take it all in. You are going to be playing in the Super Bowl. What a moment for so many of them getting to this point.
It is. It is so cool, and you can see it and feel it. The real emotion of celebrating this title, but they know that ultimately it's not an AFC title they want. They want a Super Bowl title.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Jaguars as we bid farewell.